out of the blue of the western sky comes Sky King. As we say here in the West, drink, partner.
Don't let him get his head down. Hold his head up, Joe.
Tighten up your reins. Look out, he's going to try to sunfish. Joe!
Don't try to get up. Broken more than 100 horses, never got a scratch. Then I have to run into this one.
Penny, go call Doc Sawyer. See if you can find something for splints and bring some bandages.
Sorry, Sky.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Gosh, Sky, these last couple of days have seemed like a month. I'm sure not used to being on my back.
You should have told that to the horse, Joe. Come on, cheer up.
Yeah, I guess I'm feeling sorry for myself. Sky, was without a job for 2 months back home before I came here. Now, just when I've been able to save something so I can have my boy here with me, this has to happen.
Did I say anything about taking you off the payroll?
No more business talk. Coffee break. Cream and sugar?
No, just black, Penny.
Here. Let me fix these for you.
Well, I guess things could be worse. Where would I find another nurse as pretty as Penny?
I bet you say that to all your nurses.
Flying Crown Ranch. Yes, I'll wait. Who could be calling us from Reno?
It could be my sister, the one my boy Jimmy lives with. Something must be wrong. She wouldn't call. She'd just write.
You really are a worrywart, aren't you?
Yes, operator, I am waiting. Hello. Oh, yes, he's right here. It is for you, Joe.
Hello? Nell? Yes, this is Joe. What's the matter? What's wrong with Jimmy? Has he got hurt?
No, not hurt, Joe. But I'm afraid he's in serious trouble. The police were just here.
The police? What for?
Oh, Joe, I need help.
But, Nell, I can't come up there. I got hurt breaking a horse. It's nothing serious, but I can't move around much.
Joe, if it's something about your boy and I can be of any help, I'll be glad to go to Reno.
Gosh, would you, Sky?
Sure. I'll get Mrs. Riley out here from town to do the cooking. Doc Sawyer will poke his nose in every day. You'll be in good hands. What about it, Penny? Want to go for a little trip?
Of course. If there's something we can do to help.
Hello, Nell. Now listen to this.
That Jimmy Ness sounds like a real brat to me.
Why? Because he won't tell his aunt what he's up to? Do you tell me all your secrets?
Well, certainly well, maybe not all.
That's what I thought.
What did Joe's sister sound like on the phone? Nice, huh?
Sounded like a very worried woman, Penny. It's quite a responsibility raising someone else's child. Now remember, Jimmy's not to know we're up here on his account. I'm supposed to be here on business.
All right, I'll remember.
Mr. King?
Yes.
I'm Nell Prentice.
Well, how do you do, Mrs. Prentice? This is my niece, Penny.
How do you do, Mrs. Prentice?
Why, you're even prettier than I gathered from Joe's letters.
Thank you.
I'll bet you're Jimmy.
That's right, Mr. King.
How are you, Jim?
How are you?
Penny, Jimmy Ness.
Hi.
How's my dad, Mr. King? Is he going to be all right?
He's going to be fine. He's coming up to see you as soon as he gets up and around.
Well, that'll be swell. Hey, that's quite a plane you've got there.
Sure is.
I may buy one like it one of these days.
Well, in that case, maybe I ought to give you a few flying lessons while I'm here.
Hey, that'd be great. The taxi's right over this way. Come on, Penny.
Miss Prentice, looks to me like you got a mighty fine boy there.
Goodness knows I've done my best for him. But I'm afraid I failed. Come on in and make yourself at home.
Thank you.
Oh, you have a very nice place, Mrs. Prentice.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy, I wonder if you'd do me a favor.
Sure.
Her Highness here didn't like the lunch we packed. I wonder if there's a place nearby where you could see she got some nourishment.
Oh, that's perfectly ridiculous. We have plenty of food in the house.
I don't imagine you stock double fudge sundaes, Mrs. Prentice. That's Penny's speed.
Well, I never...
Isn't it?
Oh, well, I've just been dying for a hot fudge sundae ever since we left Grover.
Here, Jim.
I guess I can afford a sundae or two, Mr. King. Come on, Penny.
Well, Miss Prentice, what's your problem?
This attitude, Mr. King. About money, I mean. He has a wardrobe full of new and expensive clothes. He's bought a car. He always has a pocket full of cash.
And he refuses to tell you where he gets it, huh?
Flatly. He disappears every weekend, and when he comes home, he has money.
I think you said something to Joe about your being afraid Jimmy might be arrested.
The police were here just before I phoned. They wanted to know where Jimmy gets his money. 2 school friends were arrested for stealing from cars. Hubcaps, spotlights, tires, things like that.
Why are we stopping here?
To talk. Penny, I want you to tell me something. Why was Mr. King so anxious to get rid of us?
Well, I didn't think that he was...
Yes, you did. You were just as surprised as I was when he suggested I take you out for a sundae. That was just an excuse. This trip to Reno was on my account, wasn't it?
Why should my Uncle Sky come here on your account?
Okay. You needn't answer if you don't want to.
Hey, man, ain't that Jimmy Ness up ahead?
Yeah.
What they got, man? Let's go.
He ain't gonna get away from us this time.
Uh-oh. We gotta get out of here.
Who are they, Jimmy? They did that on purpose.
I know.
Come on, Jimmy. You want to play chicken?
Jimmy, stop, please. I'm afraid.
Relax, will you?
Jimmy, are you crazy? You're going 85.
Hiding!
Roll it, man, roll it. Let him, boy. Do it again, again.
We lost him.
What are you 2 guys doing here?
We want to talk to you.
Beat it.
Well, we had a little trouble with our car.
Yeah, we need a little advance so we can get it fixed.
Not a chance. I spent a lot of money on you 2 guys springing you from that stealing rap. Not another cent until you guys tell me where Jimmy Ness is getting his dough. Keep your dirty hands off of me.
We already told you. He must be working some other town.
Mm-hmm. He heads east every weekend, comes back early Monday mornings.
Oh, that's a lot of help. I want to know where he goes. And what he does, that's what I want to know.
I don't know. We followed him for more than 20 miles past Elko last weekend. Then he spotted us and stepped on the gas. We can't catch his car.
Elko, huh? Still heading east?
Yeah. We kept going, but we lost him at McKinley Forks.
McKinley Forks. Well, the road goes two ways there. He's got to take one of the two roads. This coming Sunday, we'll cover both roads. Yeah, we'll cover both roads.
Bring your nose up, Jimmy. Keep it level with the horizon. Atta boy. You're really getting the feel of it, aren't you?
Yeah. You sure don't have to turn the wheel much, do you?
No, she's pretty sensitive. Tomorrow we'll have a real long lesson.
I can't make it tomorrow, Mr. King. Weekends are out. Gotta go someplace.
Oh? That's too bad. I figured I'd have you flying in a few days. Penny tells me you can really handle that car of yours.
You were really hitting it yesterday.
She mentioned that you didn't want a couple of young fellas to catch up with you. Any reason why they shouldn't have?
I just didn't want them to, that's all.
I guess that's a reason, all right. But not a very good one for traveling better than 90 miles an hour on a public road.
Look, Mr. King, couldn't we talk about something else?
Sure, Jim. I didn't mean to read you the riot act.
I sure wish Aunt Nell were more like you.
Oh? In what way?
Every time I don't want to talk about something, she won't let the subject drop. I don't think she trusts me.
Do you trust her?
Sure I do, but she's always prying. You know, Mr. King, sometimes it's just not safe to trust anybody.
What about your father, Jim? If he were here, would you trust him?
He isn't here, Mr. King. You know, I'm beginning to think you're as bad as Aunt Nell, just a little smoother about it, that's all.
Everything seems to be working okay, Penny. You can shut off the transmitter.
Okay. You mean with this thing, you can trace Jimmy wherever he goes?
Within a reasonable distance, yes.
Gee, I hate spying on Jimmy.
I don't like it any better than you do, Penny. But we've got to find out where he goes on the weekends.
Well, how are you going to get it into his car? He keeps it locked up in the garage like it was 24-karat gold.
Well, I was sort of counting on you to keep him distracted long enough for me to slip it into his car.
Me?
Yes, he confided in me that he thinks you're real cool.
He did?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sounds like Jimmy now.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, hide that. Put it under here.
Okay. Well, here I go. Like a regular Mata Hari. Hi, Jimmy.
Hi.
Oh, my ankle. Oh, I think I've sprained it.
Come on, I'll take you inside.
Oh, gee, Jimmy, you've got muscles.
Got an early start, huh?
Hadn't you better get dressed and go after him? He drives terribly fast in that car of his.
Don't worry, Miss Prentice. I won't lose track of him. I want him to get where he's going, then I'll pinpoint him from the air.
Maybe he decided not to come this weekend.
Yeah? And maybe you were lying to me about his coming this way.
No, honest, Mr. Fay, we seen him.
Look, the chick that was with him the other day in the car is still visiting his house. So maybe like Alf says, he ain't coming.
We'll wait.
Hey, listen.
Seems to be a little more to the right.
Okay, I'll change my heading.
Listen. That's it. That's Jimmy's signal.
We're not too far off course.
Hey, there's his car.
Yeah, that's it.
Back up under those trees. We'll leave the car here.
Hey, here's his clothes. He must have gone for a swim.
I don't see him any place.
Come here a minute. What are these things?
Canvas buckets. Now, what do you figure he does with these? You find anything?
All his clothes.
What's that?
Some kind of an electrical gadget.
Here, let me try it.
What does that mean?
Probably means that Jimmy's found our transmitter.
Are we going to have to give up?
Nope. I'm going down to treetop level, see if we can spot him.
All right. You two look up the shore that way.
Hey, Mr. Fay. Get out of sight.
Well, so we finally caught up to you, Jimmy boy.
What do you want with me, Mr. Fay?
So, he's heard of me.
I know these petty crooks work for you. Petty crooks?
Lay off, lay off. I'll handle him. You heard me. So, Jimmy boy, you don't like the auto accessory business, huh? Okay. Maybe we'll help you out in your little racket. What's with this frogman get-up?
That's none of your business.
Oh, isn't it, though? Supposing I make it my business. I want to know what you're up to, and I want to know now.
It's Jimmy, all right, but who are the others?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Who was that guy?
Sky King. And he can bet he saw us.
See if it'll lay off me.
Do you think we can make a landing in that clearing ahead?
We'll never know till we try.
All right, suppose you tell us what you got in this bucket.
Ain't nothing but mud in there.
What are you doing bringing up buckets of mud?
I need the exercise.
Oh, a smart guy, huh? We can make him give us the right answers.
If you don't tell us what you're doing with this mud, I'm gonna make you eat it. Hey, look at this shiny stuff. This is gold.
You kidding? You mean that mud's got gold in it?
That's right. The current washes it down from the hills, and it settles in little pockets in there.
Oh, no wonder he can drive a fancy car.
Well, how'd you happen to find your little underwater gold mine, Jimmy boy?
I was skin diving one time.
Well, I think you're going to be diving for us from now on.
Money came from. I've been skin diving for gold. They tried to take it away from me.
All right, you three gold-hungry boys. I'm going to give you a free ride back to town on a Songbird. There's a fella in town I want you to meet. He has some gold, too. At least I think it's gold. It's in the form of a badge. He wears it on the front of his shirt. Bring it.
Really have to leave tonight.
Well, everything's all settled. The claim is registered in Jimmy's name.
If you'd only told me.
That was your big mistake, Jim, not taking your aunt into your confidence.
Well, gosh, women are always telling everything they know. I was afraid somebody would find out and try to poach on me. Then how could I support Aunt Nell and get enough money for Father to come home and live with us?
I don't think you have to worry about poachers now, Jim. Your gold mine's open domain. It's yours legally by right of discovery.
I wonder who that could be.
That's probably something I ordered from the drugstore. Well, that's just what I ordered. Put it on the bill, will you? Thanks a lot, Clark. Go on, Penny. That's for you.
For me?
Go ahead. Open it. You thought I was kidding when I promised you the biggest double fudge sundae in the
Tune in again next week. Remember, reach for Nabisco. Partner! Reach for Nabisco. bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend.